Hey, what's going on? New day, new review. Got a special one for you today from the Diaclone line. DA-55 Vers Riser Unit 02. So this is the second version of the risers that they've released. This is like a tank buggy thing, armored vehicle. The first one being a jet. So it's got your vehicle mode. It's got the mech suit mode, and then various other things. Of course, it connects with all the other Diaclone stuff. Love these boxes. Love them. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much that. So I have opened this, but I just put everything back just so you can see what you get when you open it. So this is everything in there. So all the pieces, and of course your instructions, which are just black and white. And they're always pretty good instructions, on all your different modes, what it can connect to, all that stuff. So, and these little books, which are great. I love these. Basically just little catalogs on what you get. So, and then there's always art on the back. So that's pretty cool. These are really cool. So, of course, if this is your first Diaclone review or seeing in the toy, basically Takara, pre-Transformers, Diaclone, a lot of the Transformers toys were at one point Diaclone. They came with little guys, magnets on their feet. They rode inside the cockpits of the vehicles. Before they were actual cars, or car robots, they were, space vehicles and all that. And anyways, it got rebooted in 2016, blah, blah, blah. Here we are. So they're 1/60th scale guys. And go inside mech, and everything is cross-compatible with other Diaclone toys. So yeah. So let's go ahead and just crack this open, and we'll take a look at everything inside. All right, so here is everything you get in the box. So you get these double cannons, and they're on little hinges. Plug in there, and they extend as well. So, pretty cool. So, you get the back of the vehicle, which is wheels, and they can move in and out and do all kinds of stuff. And this part comes attached, but it's basically just an adapter piece. So these are all the joints that would attach the waists for the bigger figures. Yeah, so it's just a multi-adapter type thing. So you get one of those. You get this, which also attaches to the waist, and you fit arms in there, but it also attaches the vehicle onto the end. You get these little wheels that can attach two things, two guns, up and down hinge. Sorry, and two telescope or radar dishes, telescopes. What am I talking about? So two radar dishes, and then the front half of the buggy. So these are separate pieces as well. So everything can come off, and I think even the lights too. Turn around that, make them guns, and some adapter pieces as well. So you'll need two of these to make the the vehicle. And here's the mech. So pretty cool looking. And here's the little Diaclone guy. He looks pretty awesome. I love the color on him. So, and he does have the magnets under his feet. I just have him on a lid here, so he sticks pretty good. Yep. So yeah, there's that. So I'm just going to move some of this stuff aside for a minute. And of course, you can open him up, put this guy inside, and that's his home. That's where it'll stay pretty much forever. So, but now we can take a closer look at this mech. The head does rotate, which is pretty cool. Arms go all the way around. They're actually just pinned in there too, so even more customization can be had. Actually, I don't think it goes that way. I think it goes the other way, but you could change the look up a little bit, you know, do all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, there's that. Oh, there we go. So he does have a ball joint right here. The elbow, wrist goes in and out. His hand's open. He does have a waist, which is unusual for this guy. It's not a guy this size. And the hips are on a ball joint. And I believe this is, also that same port. So got full bend on the knee, ankle, feet are on a ball joint, and then you got front and back toes as well. So yeah, and we'll just bring in, this is a maneuver suit. I forget what this one's called. It's hard to keep track of the numbers and the names afterwards, but it's your marine mech. So it's about how they scale with each other. And just for bigger comparison, here he is with my last Diaclone review. Take a look at how that scales. And this is the Versriser Unit 1. So quite a different look with these guys. So, and this is just the base mech. So you can armor them up and stuff. But, you know, I'm not going to go over all the combinations with everything. Obviously, it's crazy the amount of stuff you can add. But just as an example, you know, you get multiples of these guys. And I know there's a 57. DA-55 is a 2-pack of just these guys, and gray and blue, I think. So, I mean, you can get them all, a whole range of them, and swap them around and do all kinds of stuff and whatnot. So, yeah. So, just as a comparison. So, now, he does turn into the vehicle, and so there's a base vehicle and then a larger vehicle as well. But for now, let's just bring in a gun. And a radar dish. Now, what's nice about these pieces as well is they connect like this, and the gun does too. So there's lots of options there to interchange those things, to put something else on there, you know, what have you. So yeah, but put that on his shoulder and start giving him some pieces. Let's put the wheels right here. This on his back. And there you go. There's his armored up mech mode. So, yeah, that's what he would look like. Now, in order to get him into his vehicle mode, you do have to take all this stuff off. Again, but just as an example. Oh, that one can stay. So you want to bring his arms back, and they'll tab in there. Oh wow, now his arm fell off first time. All right, let's bring those back. He's got a little hinge on the waist, so you can bring that back. Bring his legs forward, and just bring his feet up into his legs, and that'll tab in. Sorry, that's off screen there. That'll tab in right there. And the arms, just fold them up, and the little pegs on the side go in these little opening right there. And his hands just move up. And there he is in his I forget what they call it. What does it say in here? Bullet mode. So V-mover bullet mode. So, but this is his integration mode. So he can integrate with other robots and stuff like that. So let's actually, before we get the vehicle going, let's just bring in somebody here. So this is the Tri-Dasher, and you have his head down. And he'll fit in the exact same way. So you could just put him in like that, put his little feet down, and you got a new head for this guy. Now he's got a little head, but it's still cool. It works. So, and you know, any of the suits are compatible in this way. So that's definitely something you can do. And there's more integration to be had with these guys for sure. But let's just get them transformed. So take this little front piece, and it opens up, and there's little tabs there that go under the feet. And just close it up. Put these wheels in. Gun up top. Radar dish up top. Now, you do get 2 guns, of course, and 2 radar dishes. So if you want them to have 2 guns or 2 radar dishes, or if you want to get creative and put, oh, that's not a radar dish, this one. But if you wanted to get creative and, you know, put them on the side or anything like that, you could do that. The only bummer I'd say about this mode, and this is pretty typical for a lot of the Diaclone stuff, because it's so posable and there's so many options to be had with it. Nothing really locks into place as far as like wings and wheels and stuff like that. But it'll stay. The connections are all pretty strong. There's just no locking point, so you kind of get it to the position you want to put it in, and then, you know, make it roll from there. So let me just do one more comparison with the Unit 1. So here's Unit 1 and Unit 2. So you can see how that works out. And I think they're coming out with another little tank, so as opposed to a buggy, an actual like tank. So there'll be 3 of them. So yeah, pretty cool. So of course, this is not the end. You want to bring in this piece, 2 of these pieces. So bring 2 that match. Let's do these 2. And stick them in here. Open up these. Bring this in. Bring this in. And you're going to want to plug this into, I think, the second one. I mean, you could do either, but, or any of these, but the second one's what you want, actually. This way. This will connect right there. Okay. And just load this guy in here, like that. And you're good to go. Now you've got the fully armored buggy mode. And like I said, you can integrate these and these. You have extra pieces, but you can integrate them any way you want because there's so many ports everywhere. So I usually do. You can even fit these right here. So you could just stick them behind there and have it can be a little bit further up. Or you can stick them in after you put them in. So, you know, there's lots of options on what you can do with that. So, but yeah, this looks pretty awesome. Like I said, you can extend these, and they're articulated too, so you can, you know, and this thing will rotate because how it's attached. So, yeah. Obviously, it's gonna rotate here too. But another really cool feature is there's a little seat here, so you could take another guy that you might have. So here's the Vers 1 driver. So you can just get him seated in there, and then he's manning the guns. And you know, of course, if you wanted to just have him off, you can have 2 vehicles if you have 2 drivers. So lots and lots and lots and lots of options. So yeah, there's that. So just another one here, another comparison. This is the full mode for the Vers Unit 1. So yeah, so those are the 2 complete vehicles. Now this one looks more like a vehicle because he's got that cockpitted. He does have just a head sticking out, so, which I do believe you can remove, but then he's got like a little Lego head under there. It doesn't look too much better. So I don't think there's actual purpose for that. I think it just, you know, just like the waist and the arms just does come off. So yeah. So yeah, there's that. So of course, for some of the fun, I did show you how he could attach to another robot, but also this whole emplacement can upgrade your robot. So if you bring in this guy, the Vers Riser, I think this is Unit 3, but I don't know what else his name was. I don't remember. But you can attach, and even though he's got, he might not be the best example because he's already got 2 guns on the back, but you can take this off. You can attach this somehow if you wanted to as well. So, and then these will fold up and down all the way up. So yeah, so there's lots of options with that, but you can always attach that to the back here. So just, they've all got this same sort of configuration in the back, so you can attach that via those ports, and you can attach this to that, or you know, you could leave this part off and just attach this. I mean, whatever you want. And I'm sure you can find a way to still have these attached if you really wanted to, but that's just an awesome, huge, 2 huge guns that this guy can carry now. And you know, any of the larger figures you have, the Vers Risers you can attach that way. So also, you know, if you want to get crazy, I said I wasn't going to do all this. can, there's a button on the back here. Detach him. Attach that. And, you know, you can attach separate arms from one of the even larger figures if you want to do that as well. So, or you can, you know, attach, let's see, I've got these smaller pieces. Let's use the bigger ones. You know, and then you can have, with this attached, you can have this guy in there as well. Lots of things. So, lots of things you can do. The nice thing about this piece as well, this will open up. So you can have this bent at a 90 degree as well. So, yeah. Lots of really cool options on that. So yeah, let's bring in all this stuff here. So yeah, lots to do with this guy, just like you'd expect from the Diaclone line, and lots of fun to be had. Something I discovered as well. You can just disregard this entire thing, and let's see here. You know, you can disregard the entire back half of that. So yeah, some really cool stuff that you could do with the set. If you have other figures, you can attach them in different ways. Lots of options, like I said. Lots of fun to be had. Now, if you're not super familiar with Diaclone, if you haven't experienced any of the toys but you want to get into it, you know, there's a little warning. Obviously, the price point is high, but for what it is, it's absolutely worth it. The engineering, the paint, they don't skimp on paint. The engineering, the paint, the compatibility, the modular nature of all these figures, it makes sense. You can see where the money goes, and of course it's an import, so there's that you got to factor in as well. But yeah, you know, for what we pay for third-party figures, I don't get what that argument is, because you know, we do pay a lot for some third-party figure Transformers. So yeah, this is very cool. If you haven't checked out Diaclone yet, go ahead and check it out. I do have another the Diaclone review. There's going to be more to come as well. I do have DA-58, so the Waruder soldier type coming in. So he's a bad guy. I have a bunch of those bad guys as well. Like this guy, you can't even see. Gigador. So, and then this is obviously a really big price point. But yeah, I'll be bringing more reviews to you shortly. Let me know what you think of this review, what you think of the toy. Leave a like, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.